Hello everyone and welcome. My name's Izzy and today we play a game called Death and Taxes. This is a game where you play death and you try to make moral decisions who dies and who doesn't, and that does indeed affect something, probably. So, we come into this little house. This, for all who doesn't know, that is Fate, Keeper of World Order. And he is trying to create something, but he needs lemons. Yeah. And he goes. And there's the Beatles thingy. Yes, into the market. I like the style of it, that it's gray with a yellow background, and only that's really out. That's really colored. Yeah. I don't really know what that meant. Oh, there he summons us. Us, the Grim Reaper. So, how do we look like? How does the Grim Reaper look like?
Finally, the new spawn has awoken.
I love that it's dubbed, the whole thing. Awesome.
What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... Hang on. Spawn number 2-1.
2-1. Not 21? Okay.
I am Fate. I am the Keeper of World Order.
Hello, pleasure to meet you, Fate.
Oh, a polite Grim Reaper for a change. This is a good start. Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region.
Sounds nice.
I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff.
Yes, pretty standard, of course.
As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
I'm not ready for this. No, I am. Will I get paid for this?
Most certainly. The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy.
Okay.
Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all. Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total even if the primary task is executed correctly. Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos.
Okay, boss.
We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
Okay. So, We will try to make some moral decisions, but we also try to make fate happy. Why me? Well, you created me for that, so of course that's why. So I was born to do this.
Yes, you were. Literally. I will now show you your workplace. One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed.
Sure thing.
1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
All right. We'll do this. We will do this right for fate and for humanity. My instructions for today. Marker of death. Better pick it up and start marking some files. Well, I have found at least good for procrastination and scrolling through Corker? It's like Twitter, isn't it? Cosmopolis hosting the basketball season final match. Tune in or cheer from the arena for the home crowd. Okay. Welcome, Grimm. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations. Within your domain, I am granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests as of today. Quota for the day, 1 human has to die. Send me the files by fax after you have made your decision. Good luck on the first day, Fate. Okay, so we have 2 people here. First one is Renee O'Shaughnessy. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I probably don't. Age 27, position teacher. Renee teaches languages and literary criticism to high schoolers, an arduous task. All things considered, they have an interest in education science with the aim to upgrade the teaching methods of other teachers, as many of the old times are not up to date with modern approaches. That's nice, that's good. This is very loud. Can I turn down the volume? So, Osip from Baraday, 24, basketball player. Osip, who started off as a student of I can't speak. Osip, who started off as a student of sociology, is currently on the path of becoming the highest scoring power forward in local college basketball history. When at training or studying, they often help out in the community. So that is a hard decision. They're both young. They both don't really have anything bad in their biography. But of course, it's only a small part of their biography. But still, one has to die. That's the quota for today. So I would like to toss a coin, but that's not how it works. He might help more in community, and that seems important. You know how teachers always open up a file or a video and they have no clue what to do. That seems important, but helping out in the community is also important. The student are sociologically bad. Yeah, I'll let him live and she has to die. I'm sorry. Okay, yes. Oh, that's bad. One died, one lived. Was a hard decision. The first decision was already very hard.
Oh, the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Bad person died.
Regrettable, but also natural. You do this work for the greater good.
The bombing in the background, I'm really sorry about. I'm currently above shoe store who has also a workplace where they where they fix up shoes and all that, and they're hammering on the shoe to fix something, or that the glue manifests better or something. So if you hear that, just ignore it. Okay, continue.
Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
The rest, there were only 2 options, but none of them deserve to die.
True, in a general sense. People are complex individuals with hopes, dreams, and dynamic thought patterns, trying their best. Yet all end eventually.
Yes.
Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Questions?
That's a harsh thing that comes from fate himself, isn't it?
You are to mark the profiles I send you with the marker of death, choosing who lives and who dies. Afterwards, you fax the files back to me. Any specific daily requirements will be noted in the letter. Not that difficult, yes?
No, not that difficult.
A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Oh, we made 300 today. Can we buy something already?
What ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. As ye may guess, I am Mortimer, the Mortimer, the one you may have heard of. The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
What makes you infamous?
Why, I was the very pirate king of lore, feared across the world. Even as I have grown most humble with age, I still carry within me glory days.
Sure, okay.
Mehaps the wares of me emporium will impress ye more. Browse at your will.
Okay. Unholy smokers? Okay, that's a clothing. A visage, which is in equal parts bold, gruff, smooth, and cool. Straight from the old days, when expensive advertising told me smoking was cool. Okay. Well, that's the only thing we can afford, so I'll buy that one.
Smokes are deadly, ye know.
Yes.
A curse fouler than any I ever met. Not to me wildest dreams could I rob so many lives. 'Tis gazing down the length of an infinite tobacco stick, inching ever closer to the end. An ancient shaman gifted me this pack after I rescued their child from the rabid coyotes. Guess they weren't pleased with me good deed. Assume this visage and forever be reminded of the mortality of all.
Okay. Yes, smoking is deadly. Don't smoke. Oh, I need the mirror first to dress up. Shiny. Poor and out-of-date educational standards lead to mistakes and decreased competency and all across the business world. Ow! I did it bad. Yeah, well, oopsie. Morning Grim, I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of today. Follow them and you will be okay. I'm handing you another simple task. Quota for the day, 1 human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Okay. So... Civiso Ik, 44, general contractor. Marie Emily Lang, 27, architect. Marie is all about living in the present. Their past, long forgotten. Several years ago, they moved to live near the glacier at Northern Point. Mary has always lived in mountaineering, photography, sculpturing, and modern dance. What does it mean, the past long forgotten? What did they do? Did they do something bad? Huh. Hive Amdal, 28, unemployed. Hive lived in a small village for a long time. After the death of their trusty dog, they moved to the big city to pursue the app scene. So far they have made a ton of useless mobile apps, but perhaps app number 98 will finally be a success. That's a lot of apps. So one of those two have to die, as we see in the engineering or in the industrial background. I'm really concerned about her because they say their past long forgotten. What did they do in the past? And why do they want to forget it? Yeah. And he will live, yes. And he will also live. Yes. Okay. Whew, I hope I did the right choice. But I was really curious of her, that she wanted her past forgotten. Maybe that's the only thing that put me off. Maybe it was the wrong decision, I don't know.
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
Nee.
You do not seem to be enjoying yourself. No matter. It will pick up. So, did you follow the rules properly?
I think so.
Everything looks in order, as far as I can tell. And it is my job to tell these things.
Oh, well, it is.
Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
But these are all tough choices. Can I get a vacation?
Nope.
Oh.
Rest well. You will need it. See you soon.
Okay. Cat.
Jolly Roger! Again ye honor me tiny abode with your visit.
A looking glass gazing ultimately deep into the abyssal depths of the underworld. It reflects everything. Well, mostly just you. So it's a mirror.
Oh, 'tis wondrous marvel. Once upon me and me crew sailed the southern seas and came across an accursed lighthouse. Plundered the lot of it, even the mirrors. Built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covered it in all gold, too, course. Aye, a proper beauty.
It is a beautiful mirror, yes, indeed. Okay, we can now look what the smokers look like. Oh, we have a human face now. Human with smokies. Cigarettes. I like tattoos. But that's actually it. Just like the tattoos. Okay, back to work we go! A young mountaineer lost in the Karanaya mountain bell. Well, that was us. Crypt of Decay announced new concert tour to Womark and beyond. Okay. So nothing bad happened. A new day dawns. You ought to know the drill by now. But just in case, here's another simple one. No special requests today. Try to follow the rules and choose the appropriate profiles. Then send them to me by fax. 2 humans have to die. Okay. 2 humans. We have more to choose now. Okay. Alora Harnack, 21. Core singer. Rector Reno Gravidov. 36. Gun runner. Rector was inspired to enter the arms trade when they saw a mobster kill a would-be assassin with an automatic weapon. They've compared the constant need for weapons to the human need for food. Recently, they started to waver in their beliefs after they witnessed firsthand the destruction their merchandise brings. Leo Bajarski, 67, politician. Frankie Alves, 43, tour manager. Frankie is a tour manager for an extreme metal band from the outskirts of Cosmopolis City. So far, they've organized 3 concert tours across the sea and 2 in a row Walmart, all of which have been cancelled midway through, mostly due to Caprico. Wasn't about a singer. Was it today? Crypt of DK announced new concert tour to Walmart and beyond. But if we let her live, maybe they can finally make a concert. Maybe. Columba Hunter, 47, airplane pilot. Columba is a distinguished war veteran, these days working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They're happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columba is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. But I don't know if I let him die if he crashes and takes people with him on a passenger's airplane. Well, I think she's safe. Yes. And I can forget her. A little wine, that's fine. The bribes, well, it's also not so. I might did a bad. I don't know. That's the thing with that. We don't know how it affects the world. Or does it affect anything? I hope it didn't let an airplane crush. Eee.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
I feel hungry all the time. How's that even
Probably some of the psychic residue left over from the creation. Making a death is not simplistic alchemy.
Apparently it isn't. You need lemons for it.
Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today. Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles. There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. 300 in the bag. Can we buy something? I like
Prepare
shopping.
for a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
We can't afford anything either, by the way. See, let's just go to bed. And to work! Again. Some moral decisions. Okay, what did we do? A pilot died in a crash due to a plane factory error. Okay, but no one else, just the pilot. Okay. Sky Mechanics, forced to make changes in the production of plane parts. Yes! Apparently they have to. Who needs rent caps? Ask longtime politician Leo Bajorski. The market will take care of things on its own. The short-sighted act of deregulating the real estate market puts everyone in a dangerous path. Maybe it wasn't a good thing to let him live. Oh well. Crypt of DK finally blasts across Walmart, Cathenia with a stunning series of concerts, crowds amazed. Yay, we did get here! The underworld stirs as an illicit arms dealer shot in an abandoned factory. New exotic weapons popping up at gun-related crimes as of late. Morning Grim, the sun feels delightful today, does it not? You should take a nice walk. During your lunch break. Oh right, you do not eat. That means no walks. Well, here are the rules. Oh, great, thank you. 3 people. Okay. Almeida Queen, 24, footballer. Alexis Wu, 19, pop singer. Tatiana Berezina, 60, surgeon. Miyu Terakawa, 21, broiler cook. You either grill or you boil. Those are the only two options for cooking food. Some people say there are other ways, but Mio disagrees. But Mio often disagrees about many things. It's in their antagonistic nature. They love board games, but for some reason most people don't want to play with them. What reasons could that be? Billy Cree, 31, bureaucrat. If you asked Billy if there was anything better than insanely complicated paperwork, they'd say no. The best part of the day is annulling applications because of missing signatures on obscure applications. Grim, I'm watching you. You should mark this profile to live. Fate. Should I? But those don't deserve to die. None of those. None of those. That's hard decisions. These are really hard decisions. 3 humans have to die. 3. And we have to, if we let him live, these who don't do anything bad. Well, he doesn't do anything bad either. He's just a bureaucrat. Well, not just, you know what I mean. I mean, I can stamp her off. Yes. Oops. I want to let her live. Well, they both have to die now. If fate wants him to live. I don't want to. What if I just say 1 dies? And 2, and everyone else lives? What happens then? Let's try it out. I'll try it out. I don't care. None of them deserve to die. Yes. Oh man.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick.
Okay.
So, I see fewer marked deaths than was necessary.
Yes.
I have no choice but to hand out a reprimand, which comes with the usual punishments. Docked pay per mistake, etc.
Okay.
I do not fully understand what you are planning to do with these small and trivial acts of rebellion. You are mainly just making it more difficult for yourself.
Do I? Well, it was pretty easy to let them live.
Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Well, at least I wasn't fired from a job I was created to do. No, I didn't get money. Who cares? People survived. They were nice people. I didn't want any of them to die. Well, I killed 1 person. Can the Sun County football team claim another Red Championships victory? Finals coming up later this week. Local broiler cook disagrees about the meaning of life and afterlife, dies in order to prove a point. Market expects one against investing in Bitcoin. Okay. No other. Okay. Morning, Grim. Good, you're paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. Quote of the day: 2 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a science background. Okay. Firuze Williams, 40, investor. Firuze is an avid investment enthusiast, spending all the waking hours tracking stock prices and buying selling stocks randomly. Despite having zero knowledge of economics and no desire to learn, he keeps successfully convincing people on social media to invest in Bitcoin. You shall not invest in Bitcoin, apparently. Sarah T. Jean, 38, Mason. Kenzo Amura, 28, astronomist. Kenzo is deeply intrigued by the universe and its mysteries, but doesn't enjoy leaving her hometown. They would never consider boarding a spaceship, but they love to look at the universe from the comfort of their own house, having witnessed quite a few UFOs. They are slightly worried about the universe visiting us. Okay. Amanita Muskovic, 29, researcher. Amanita has dedicated their life to researching the end of days. When not working, they take their pile of dogs for a walk or snobbishly drive around in their vintage car, even though the battery is chronically empty, otherwise they know personally really confused whatsoever. Okay. Archibald Hugan, 19, intern. Damien Watts, 42, geographer. Damien has a geomorphologist researching a mysterious new series of mineral formations. Appearing mostly in the tundra regions, this phenomenon exhibits a shimmer and they are often shaped like human arms. Damien is on the verge of a breakthrough. Okay. It's by humans with science background. So science background, science background, science background. So I can let those live. That's easy. That was the easy part. Letting people live. Now, 2 of them have to die. I think we can let them die before they lead everything into poverty. I don't know. Maybe it's the wrong choice, but those aren't easy choices. This is hard. Okay. What's that?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
That's exactly the question, ain't it?
Who are you?
We are the exalted Chimera, envied by all the blind, arrogant fools. We are Angst Ex Nihilo. We are nothing. A despicable failure. We are Elan Vital, the guide who won't lead astray, if only you learn to listen.
Okay.
We are deaf. How does it feel?
But I'm deaf. I am deaf. So deaf feels fine.
Not a cloud in the sky. Have you forgotten what happened? Be seeing you, Reaver. It's a grim world out there.
See what you did there.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first. Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order.
Yes, sorry for yesterday.
Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I still feel awful about every
Perhaps
choice.
that is for the best. It may keep you connected to the world, holding off the indifference. But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
I'm not sure.
The question is too difficult. After all, you have not even lived a week. You have not seen what the tradition has wrought. This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you made?
I'm not happy about the situation, no. That is the thing. If I say, but you hand out the rules and make me do the choices. This reminds me of experiment. It was the Milgram experiment. It is a very known experiment. And if you don't know about it, and if you're interested in such psychological things, look it up. It is an experiment where one participant sat in a room with an actor but the actor played the instructor. And the participant read some questions to another participant, but another participant was also an actor. And every time the other person gave a wrong answer, the participant had to give them an electric shock. And every time they had to increase that shock to a volume that would have killed a person. And the outcomes were very interesting because a lot of people really got over the amount. They could have said, stop, I don't want to do this anymore. They could have stand up and walk away. Nothing bad would have happened. But the instructor said to them they should keep going. They should keep on reading the questions and get on with the electric shocks and all that. And the people actually kept on going to the point of where the volume, the increase of the electric shock would have killed the other participant if it was a real thing. And they even heard the other participant in the other room. They didn't saw them, they just heard how they screamed in pain. And that is so interesting why people do that. And that is a thing when you see what you hand out rules and make me do the choices. They don't have the feeling that they did that they gave the people the shock. They did it because the other person have done it. It is a thing of authority. That people do a lot of things in an authority manner. If you're interested in it, look it up. I really recommend it to you. Look that experiment up if you're interested in things like that and how people work like that. It really flashed me how that worked out. Let's keep going. I'm actually not happy about
Yet
this
you have
situation.
no opportunity to elicit a change. It may sound unfair, but it is not.
Yeah.
The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing.
Do you know?
Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
What's the basis of the process? Their point
Oh,
system.
Not at all.
Don't they all influence the world in many
In
ways?
all and in none, yes.
What does that mean? Is it predetermined? What about free will?
Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices, yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable. The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk are a result of their own deeds and decisions. Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation, but that is just a bit over your pay grade, so do not worry about it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Why do our profiles refer to people as they?
An astute observation. You see, Grimm, our office does not operate on information about biological backgrounds or genetic composition.
So no gender
Minimal.
information?
Everyone you assess is simply human, after all, excluding any monumental error in normal procedure. The bottom line is that the humans end up on your desk and that you must follow the rules. Anything else?
I haven't seen any underage
Ah,
profiles.
the children. They are a special case, for a different set of departments to deal with. You will not find any yourself.
There are many offices and departments.
Countless.
I have already
Myriad. Close enough.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah. The animals have departments.
Absolutely. All living beings have to be processed after the end. No escape. Even plants. Yes, there is a department for plants. Do not ask about the plant department.
First rule of the plant department. Don't talk about the plant department.
Anything else?
What about the unliving things, bullying stuff? I think we can ignore. He's getting annoyed.
Technically, kind of, I guess. Ruins are like a type of dead. But then again, they often feel so alive.
So do they have a department or not?
I must ponder. This topic is a bit too abstract for now. Let us table it.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's all I can think of.
Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Have ye seen such deals before? 'Tis ye who plunders me.
Ooh, Black Doctor. Spotting a super stylish beak, the mask hails from an era of epidemics where physicians with little to no medical expertise try to alleviate the suffering of the inflicted. An ill omen, but really fancies up my visage. Yes, I want to.
Didn't know I still had this beaked eyesore. I was at a gathering of some immensely wealthy idiots, where I saw an absolute buffoon wear this as professional attire. Just look at it! A weird long curve of a nose, and those stupid goggles. Ridiculous! Had to have it. So we plundered the whole lot of them. Lest these smelled nice, for they soiled their trousers from beer. Then the mask came in real handy.
That suits my suit. I love it. The shadowy thing else. That also. It's great. Okay. I think. How many more days? 2? 1, 2? Okay. There's a lot of things. Let's go. Research shows a slim chance of survival for a small number of the population. Okay. Morning Grim. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can have some harsh moments. Today's the day. Quote of the day. Total of 6 humans have to die. At least humans aged 35 or younger have to die. Spare humans with a medical background. Okay. 30 or younger. Eva Svaneska, 33, nurse. Eva works as a nurse in the intensive care unit, making sure the patients don't suffer more than they have to. Eva is also a big advocate of euthanasia. Sometimes they feel so bad for a patient they give them the gift of death in an act of mercy without really consulting them. She kills them! That's not a thing you should do. Even if she thinks they give them the gift of death. No. Michael St. James, 43, unemployed. Michael is a lover of pizza, especially those pineapple toppings, as it should be. They attempted to become a millionaire by age 30, but ended up homeless instead. Still, they did not lose their love for writing poems and pineapple pizza. Terence Hatchett, 63, retired novelist. Blair Presley, 50, plastic surgeon and adult film director. Lakshmi Steid, 53, illustrator. Beverly Bannerage, 45, creator. Mahala Ai, 44, sous chef. Pravani War, 25, art history student. Thing, 6 humans. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 live. At least humans aged 5 or youngest by humans with a medical background. Okay, so those 3 would have to die because of the 3 humans of Freud for younger. But by humans with medical background, she has a medical background. So those 2 don't really work here. What about the others? Who also has a medical? He also has a medical background. I said, but they have to because of the rules. But who here lives because of the rules? But who else shall live? Curator, the illustrator, the unemployed fool who tried to become a millionaire, the retired novelist with health research trust. So he kind of has a medical background, I would say. So yeah. Pineapple hater. I actually love pineapple pizza. It's one of my favorite pizzas. But yeah. What shall I do?
Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time. Yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day?
But I did what I had to do, doesn't mean I like it.
Exactly. You and I are on the same page. We all do what is necessary, even if it makes us suffer.
Yeah.
Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
An industrial accident of some sort, if it's toxic.
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Okay, 1 day more to go. And then we have finished our first week. Okay. Morning, Grim. Okay, see, if we can clean up the mess from yesterday, that might give you just the boost you need. But do not forget, you may leave trolls behind, but new ones always lie ahead. Quota for the day: 2 humans have to die. Spare humans would seem helpful against the troubles. Okay, what troubles? Thousands suffocate in sleep after gruesome toxic spill lays waste to community. Authorities investigating corruption at Carrier Corp due to worst industrial catastrophe in history. More victims found. Toxic spill claims the life of another homeless person. Tragic death of sous chef. 2 different types of poison found in the body. Cause of death: hypothermia due to being locked into the freezer. Intensive care unit at a local hospital sees an unprecedented spike in survival rate. Beloved author published new novel titled The Dance Macabre. Says it could be their last. Okay. François Fukushima. Oh, that's an ungrateful name. 66. Scam artist. A liar and a grifter. Franchise is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions cause a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they no profit of. If Brian Shu, 89, retired. Brian lived an exciting and huge life up until retirement. Then everything started going downhill. Life became rough, sad and lonely. Their friends and family are all gone. The pets died. Nothing seems to be going right at all. Yet they keep living. Sanskar Lanjvani, 41, kitchen manager. Aishi Kanika, 41, inmate. Angie is currently incarcerated at a local jail for producing hard drugs at the organic synthesis lab. They had access to as a chemistry student. They still dream of finishing their degree program after getting out of jail. AG now wishes to be a diplomat as they constantly negotiating gang deals in jail and surviving. Lisa Markovich, 47, housekeeper. Lisa loves to engage in gossip. They have a binder full of information about the people living in the house. They work at a separate binder for all the people who visit. Most of the information is sensitive and used to blackmail the wealthy. They do it all for their children. Amy Moran Porch, 35, poacher. Barely any of them can help in the trouble situations. 2 humans have to die. Well, he seems to want to die, so I see him. Good. He wants to change his life after jail. This is just mean. Also, he's the oldest of all these. I know that's not how. Well, what else shall I do? I don't want any of them. I mean, she could be beneficial to the troubles. She does it for her children, give or take. He wants to change his life. He trolls me a bit, but what could go wrong? Am I right? Oh, Bubble is back. The cloud is back.
That wasn't so good, was it? It's okay. We can figure it out, make it work. Crisp and clear like the azure pond at the forest glade.
Yeah, I can do this.
You were born for this. That's what fate keeps telling you, ain't it?
Yes.
It's like a surge in your spine, a faint echo of a perfect chord. It's very close, Grand Reaper. Be seeing you.
Okay. What is close?
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
I had everything about the stuff.
Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct. I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
I want to ask about today.
Yes? What about today?
Did we help?
Absolutely. Things are already looking up.
I don't trust you.
Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process. So, keep at it. As long as you follow the rules, it will all get better. Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty.
Okay.
So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
More money? Well, thank you.
Do not thank me, Grim. We are just getting started. Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation.
I just thought it comes with a prize and a negative meaning, but yay, we get a literal prize!
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
More
One
rules?
gets used to them, if in the right mindset. Fret not. As such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed.
Yes!
That is all.
Great.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
See you. and I'll be seeing you in the next episode. I'll leave it here. 7 day, 1 week is over. We did all kinds of things. We did good and bad things, I hope. At least we did good and bad things. Well, I hope we did more good than bad things. Yeah, I'll leave it here. See you in the next one. Bye!